Hey everyone, it's Cherry. Before the video begins, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I never thought I'd make it to even just 100 subscribers. Like, I know that doesn't seem like a lot in, like the long term, but, it's just wild to think that, I have, I have at least 100 people watching me, and I just want to thank you guys. Obviously, I'm not going to ramble about this too much because I am doing the Q&A next week, so if you have any questions, just comment them, and you'll I'm gonna be very honest, you'll most likely see them. If not, absolutely we'll see them. So, stay tuned for that. And with that said, I'm gonna start the video. Hello? Oh, it's you. Come in, come in. It's like freezing out here. Jeez, you look chilled to the bone. Let me get a fire started, okay? I don't think I've seen you since Halloween. How have you been? Ah. Mm. Well, I hope, your adventures haven't been giving you too much trouble. I'm assuming you're here because you want to spend Christmas with me. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been so busy, doing my training that I haven't really had time to decorate my place. Maybe you'd like to help me with that? Cool. I have the boxes around here somewhere. I might need you to help me lift them. There's a lot of them. Yeah, Christmas is my favorite holiday. Yeah, I think this one has the garlands and the lights. That one has the tree. That one has the ornaments. And then that one has the knickknacks. I think we need to start with the garland and the lights. Yeah. And normally I just put them kind of like around the walls. Like from corner to corner. Yeah. Alright, here. I gotta go grab a ladder. This is really high. You mind spotting me? Thank you. I might need you to also hand me some pins and stuff so I can pin it up to the wall. Right, here. Hand me one. Thank you. Okay. Corner. Put up the lights. Okay. One corner done. Alright, we gotta drag this over there. Okay. Spot me, please. Okay, hand me another pin. Thank you. Okay. There. Yeah, this is a bit of a workout. But it's worth it, though. I know, I'm decorating the day before Christmas, and that's a little embarrassing, but, I've just been so busy. Alright, we got 2 more corners left. I don't think I need to tell you what to do. Okay. And then 3rd corner, done. Okay. Last one, and then maybe start setting up the tree or something. Okay. Hand me that. And then... Okay, phew. Yeah, last year when I tried to put these up on my own, I may have fell. Okay. Now it's time to put up the tree. This is one of my favorite parts. I love decorating it. Jesus. It's so dusty. Okay. Yeah, typically I just kind of tie it up until I gotta use it the next year. Alright, here. Drag over the box of ornaments, please. Thank you. So what if they're mostly food related? You know me, I love food. Yes, that is a pickle ornament. It's a tradition. When I used to, be with my parents all the time, we always had this tradition where we'd, hide the pickle, and one of us would find it, and if we did, we'd get a prize. I think that was one of my favorite traditions. So when I got my own place, I decided to, obviously buy my own pickle ornament. Even though I don't really have anyone to carry on the tradition with. Alright, this is one of my favorites. Yes, it's a cheeseburger. It's cute. Come on. Well, maybe if I lived with you or you lived with me, you could have a say in what I decorate, my tree with. Oh, this was one I made when I was a little kid. I love this one. I should probably go visit my parents tomorrow. Normally we'd have family dinner, but they've also been really busy. Speaking of food, what do you want to have for dinner? Chicken? Okay. Yeah, I'd make a huge Christmas feast, but most of my crops have kind of frozen a bit since it's been so cold. I still have some that I can use. It just sucks. Because the chef's so busy too, because everyone is having a huge feast. Okay. Do you maybe want to pick me up so I can put the star on the top of the tree? I just hope I'm not too heavy. Though, considering, who you are, I don't think you'll have too much of a problem. Jeez. Jeez, you're strong. Okay. Here we go. Sick. Okay. I think all we have to do is just put the lights on the tree and then put the knickknacks up. Yeah. Okay. God, I need to put these away better next time. They're all tangled. This is like my least favorite part, even though it is kind of funny. Oh, I think I should be able to get them tangled. Jeez. Okay. Put them around the tree, and then... Perfect. Okay. Now it's just time to put, the little things up. Yeah, I have a couple candles, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you can just kind of put them on the mantle. Oh, and put my stocking up there as well. Also, maybe while we're waiting for, dinner to finish cooking, maybe we could bake a little bit as well. I was thinking gingerbread. That's one of my favorite Christmas cookies. I must say, you have a good eye for, where to put decorations. Yeah, normally I just put them wherever. Okay. Now it's time for cooking. Help me tie my apron? Thank you. I should have, a chicken around here somewhere. Yep. Here we go. Okay, now what seasonings to use? Obviously, pepper, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, maybe some cayenne pepper if we want to add a little spice. That could be fun. And we just, maybe put a little butter on it, a little bit of olive oil, and just rub the seasoning into it. Yeah. And then here, let me get the oven heated up. Okay. I think now we can put it in. Then I will put aside some veggies to chop up later for the sides. Now we can start baking. Alright, gingerbread. We need molasses, flour, sugar, more butter, nutmeg, allspice, ginger, cinnamon, cloves. Do we need allspice? Maybe not allspice. Maybe I'm thinking of cloves. I don't remember. Okay. And then for the other wet mix, we need eggs. Okay, and then make the wet mix, mix it. Ugh, eggs are so gross. You know how sticky they make my fingers. Alright. And then while I'm mixing the wet mix, you can mix the dry mix. Now we gently want to mix it in. So get a spatula. And we want to make sure to add the dry mix slowly, because most of the time I notice if I just put it all in at once, I don't know why, but it always gets too dry and then it just crumbles apart and then it's not fun at all. Yeah. Okay. And then now you want to roll it out. Well, obviously you want to flour the area you're gonna, roll it out on. That way it doesn't stick. Okay, roll it out. And I have a couple cookie cutters we can use. Right. Press it in. And then we want to just do that over and over across. Obviously, I think I don't need to explain to you how to make gingerbread. And then we want to put it on a sheet. And then we can just put it in the oven and wait. I really have to make sure these don't overbake though. That'd be a pain. Dinner should be ready sometime soon. While you're waiting, do you want eggnog or hot chocolate? I remembered you liked my hot chocolate last time, but right now I think I'm feeling eggnog. It's one of my favorite Christmas drinks. Yeah, I like to make it homemade. It really adds something. Here, let me get you a glass. Nothing beats that first sip. Seems like dinner's done. Alright. Let me cut this up and, and then I can serve it. Alright. And here we go. Dinner is served. Come on, you knew my plate would be bigger than yours. Oh, that was good. I'm stuffed. But I think I could eat more, obviously. I want to try some of those gingerbread we made. Phew, we didn't overbake them. It's always such a struggle. Now that, we're done and we're kind of both at food comas, do you want to maybe cuddle on the couch? Yay. I just want to thank you for coming over. It's not fun spending Christmas time alone. You're so warm. I hope you don't mind if I fall asleep on you. I love you.